All right, so sorry. Um, I wanted to try to talk you through some of the resources that you have for working on this modern physics project. Uh, do not go to Google, just type this in because you're going to get the whole internet. And the first thing it's going to try to send you to, anyways, is Wikipedia. Don't waste your time there. I don't use that as a valid source. You can use it if you really get stumped to try to find some access to other sources. But I really want you to go through, these are reputable sources. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of time to go super deep in that, but hopefully you've done that at some point in English. If not, you will um, down the line. So I wanted to walk you through really quick. Your one-stop shop here is the Minnehaha Library. The librarians put together an awesome physics page for us that has some very specific resources just for this project, because I've been working with them for the last 2 years. This is number 3, and so they kind of thought through a lot of these things. The ones I'm going to show you are Britannica. This is the great starting point for this one. Should probably be a good first source for you, most of you. Then I'll show you Today's Science, which is another great place. The Gale One File Science, I want to show you where you can look for the magazines. Academic journals are good too, but they're they can be very intense, like written for other people who know about that thing already. Whereas magazine articles are kind of generally written for people that are picking up a magazine in the grocery aisle going, oh, interesting, dark matter, cool. So they're written a little more for them. So, and then Science Magazine's another good source too. So it's got some article-y kind of stuff. So I'm gonna show you those quick. Here's some YouTube sources. I'll get to those. But sorry, you just get my mouth popping off the bottom. All these are linked. All the blue ones are linked in here. So gracious, Britannica High School. Now, when you're using this from home, when the first one of these, anyone you click, you'll have to use your username and password. So I will put that in real quick. Okay, and then once you, I'm going to say not now, once you log into this, you shouldn't need to do that every time. Like now I'm kind of in, I have like a little token or something on my computer. So now all the other ones should work from this site. So this one, this is a great page. You can come in, you could search your topic, like if you have gravitational waves, you can click here, find it. Great. It's got some pictures, it's got an introduction, it's got some theory, it's got some great stuff. This should give you a good kind of overview of it. There's this sort of images and videos page. Sometimes it just kind of isolates those. There could be related things. This would be another great place to maybe find source number 2. Oh, hey, look at this. The Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, aka LIGO, is right here. So this can bring you to some other sources. So really, really great there. I'm going to be fast because I'm running out of space on my computer from all these videos I've been making. So Britannica, go there. I think there's an article for almost every one of the subjects I have. I'm going to move down here to Today's Science next. And again, you'll see it get this little login thing, but it says, oh, hey, we already found you being logged in on this. So let me just cover up my weird face down there in the bottom corner. Again, search here. Maybe this time we're going to search for special relativity. Right, and then you get, great, there's some awesome stuff. What type do I want? Who cares right now? I mean, just find something that's good. Right, relativity, we can click on this. We've got special relativity here, great. This is going to tell us all about, it's a pretty good digestible. I've found a lot of good digestible information for your level here in Today's Science. Another quick one I wanted to show you was this Gale One File Science, because it's great. You can get some pretty intense stuff if you really want to get into some intense stuff. So let's see here. What's something I haven't searched for yet? How about dark energy? Specifically, because they are two different things. Great. Okay, so now you can see I get a ton of academic journals. I want to make sure that full text is selected there. But yeah, but the effects of quintessent dark energy on the action growth and butterfly velocity. So you can imagine that's probably a riveting read. I recommend hopping over to magazines in this case. Um, because then you might get something written for like astronomy magazine, which is a more for people, for actual people. Will dark energy tear their universe apart? That sounds like something that might be worth checking out, right? 4% universe, dark matter, dark energy, race to discover the rest of reality. So this will give you some good information. Supernovas shed light on dark energy, could be kind of cool. Astronomy is a great magazine. I would look there. I'm not as familiar with New Scientist. So anyways, magazines are a great place to look in that Gale 1 file. I mean, these are all great. This Science in Context, they all have search tools within them, things like that. So I'll pop back over into this one. I want to just show you real quick a couple of these. Scientific American is a great magazine that's peer-reviewed. Popular Science, I don't know, but it's a reputable source. You can find articles. There's probably a lot of ads on those ones, though, because these aren't ones we've paid for, whereas these should be ad-free, much easier to sift through. Then things like if you've never heard of Curse Gazette, it's worth a peek, even if they don't have anything on your topic, because they're just kind of fascinating. I think they cover the information well. I would consider them a reliable source. So like wormholes. Hey, great. Have something about wormholes. So then you can click on these, and they kind of have cool animation style to them. Let's see. Unfortunately, all of these are, well, most of them are white men. And I've really done some pretty deep dives and have not come up with sort of reliable, um, sort of, and I don't mean that other sources aren't reliable, but I haven't found sort of like mass produce, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like high popularity, maybe is the word, just like in the millions of subscribers kind of thing. And so they're kind of producing with a team of people, and they have fact checkers and stuff. So a lot of white men in this group. So if you are not a white man, please make a good science YouTube channel for us. Physics Girl is the one exception to the white man thing, and she's got a lot of great stuff in there too. So even if you don't find one of your topics in here, certainly go check out her page. There's lots of really cool things in here. But if you're wondering, all channels will have a search, not search here, search here, because that will search her channel. Okay, like, ooh, how rainbows with no colors are possible. What? I want to watch that one. Okay, after I stop this recording, I'll go back to that. But here's where you could search in Curse Gazette. Let's say you wanted to search something else. You can search this channel by clicking this search button that will search their channel. So in case you didn't know that already, that is that. So hopefully that gives you a lot to go on to start. I will check in with you as the time goes on. But happy start to your research. You've got this, team.